many games where that happens to the Underlord, and he just kills you.
Magical does have the Fairy Fire, so
5 stacks though.
Will not survive. No one. Before the courier could get to him, he ends up falling. You can see both Pasha and Ilias going to be pushed back. Meanwhile, Zions actually dies there in the top lane as the save dual lane with resolution.
Yeah, and that was a level 2 tree too, right? Like Leech Seed as well.
Oh, Jesus, Magical. He's looking for revenge, but he's not going to find it. He thought, he was like, I've got this taste rune. I can go for the dive. I'm going to punish no one. And instead, no one walks away with a second kill. No doubt about it. This Viper has 1,000% won the laning phase.
I mean, I'll let you know, he was warming up in demo mode with Viper, so this guy, he's ready to go on the big green mean machine.
he was right-clicking a whole lot. Those creeps did not stand a chance. Is no one. Known for being one of the best. Oh, the stomp comes out from Resolution to prevent the deny that Science was going for there on the range creeps. The cutting creep waves, throw rangers, not the best hero to be able to deal with this.
Yeah. This is a very common thing that's happening in pubs right now, I feel like, where you're 5 and you just kind of keep feeding.
Yeah.
And you get these, like, he's creating so much space for his Drow right now, right? Because he's worried that she's going to get pressured under the tower, and he's trying to give her the best opportunity for last hits. But Crystallize currently 12-0, so not bad, not like incredible or anything.
Pasha, he's got to be careful. Fatal Bonds. It's doing a lot of damage to Lich, as well as taking a lot of damage himself from Epileptic Kid, who continues to hunt, is going to find the Lich instead. And it looks like Ilias may be the victim here, as Epileptic Kid should be able to run him down. The last shot from the Lich could not claim the courier kill. Meanwhile, back over to mid lane, no one has done it again. 3 times in the space of 4 minutes. This Templar Assassin has had her game totally destroyed.
It just completely, like, you have to go to the very basics during the draft sometimes.
Resolution slowed down to a halt here as Ilias does come up to the top lane. He's going to die in return. He actually gets a little bit too far ahead of himself, and Save seizes the opportunity. Pasha playing underneath the creep wave as best as possible so he can try and deal with the rocket barrage. But eventually he is going to be chased away here. Can he take this last rocket barrage, Pasha? Gonna pop the stick, and he will survive here. But once again, shoved out of the lane. Time and time again, he just cannot seem to stay there and get far.
Right? And they're able to get the kill up top there for Navi, but now pressure again with the wave. Crystallize is in threat under that tower.
The double slows, make it triple slows with the Drow Ranger coming in. That is just so much work. His only real refuge may end up being the triangle as Pasha is going to have to use his ultimate and try and get out of here, but Epileptic Kid has committed his full arsenal to try and bring him down. Not quite good enough, though.
We came in talking so much about how Dire feels so good this patch, like from all the games we've been playing, but then you look at a situation like this as well. First we'll have to deal with an outpost.
Stampede actually going to be used. Resolution not sure if he wants to go in and out, but now that he's got the backup of no one in solo here, they are going to just push forward. Only getting the 1 kill onto Zions, not that big of a deal, but they do control 2 outposts.
Magic resistance, 1400 HP.
Zions, oh, he actually throws down a ward at the perfect time, but he's going to be spotted here. They do manage to get 1 stun on him. He does have the overgrowth as well. He's going to try and hide away into the trees and
follow the lines.
Managed to get away. He made the read that maybe the Nether Toxin was going to go down at his hiding spot. We saw the Train Protector earlier swap back there from Save, and they are throwing out the Stampede. They're going to make sure to get the slow onto him. Crystallize knows he's dead, and so he'll just get out whatever damage he can before he falls.
Right, but something's going wrong here when your Drowser's following your Treant who's farming.
Yeah, VP. They lay the trap on the high ground. Very aggressive one at that. Fortunately, all the defensive vision that Navi had laid down, it just didn't scout that one little area. Stampede's going to go out. They've spotted Crystallize, and solo. He's ready to drop the golem just onto Crystallize here, hoping to be able to slow him down long enough that no one can get the shots in, and sure enough, he does. No one. Picking up the double kill, as that range is just tremendous when he's next to that Vengeful Spirit.
I mean, Crystallize, I think he's a little out of sorts right now. Like, you just saw your Lich die.
Yeah.
Like, that. It's not a mystery. They were all there.
Overgrowth into Firestorm, into Grass. Okay, is this actually going to be enough damage? They're going to throw out the Chain Frost. Maybe they can. With the pullback, they do manage to kill him, and they don't lose anybody for it. Yeah, he may just have to go for just damage just because it locks inside their base, but Magical actually shows himself onto no one here. No one dropping low, but not low enough. They can't make the commitment. Pasha hiding way into the trees to make sure those last couple of hits from no one don't come out. Nobody dies. But Okay, there's the invisibility for the Treant Protector, making it that much harder to stop his split pushing. But VP are saying 18 minutes in, a 5k gold lead, but we need to make sure this split pushing isn't actually successful. Let's just go ahead and go high ground. Let Resolution do a bit of damage. It's not going to be very much, though. The Lich doing a good job defending this tower, and that is something where the Lich really comes in handy.
Got to get that living armor skilled up here pretty soon, though.
Yes.
Time to start saving some tier 3 towers there, bud.
It is definitely going to be a full turtle fest.
Navi right now that this is only a 4k lead.
Yeah, absolutely. Epileptic Kid is going to be caught here, though. Pulled back by the Lich, and all that physical damage just comes raining in. They are able to get that kill, but Solo does manage to get a good golem drop onto some of these heroes. They're slowed down as well, but Pasha is going to try and help his team retreat, but Resolution doesn't care about the Underlord. He's going for the backline. He already fielded Crystallized as well as Ilias, barely making the TP out. Our Underlord did not survive against the Vengeful Spirit, and no one. They walked away from that tower and don't end up getting a kill. Solo's going to have to be the sacrificial lamb.
This game, you haven't built a massive lead, and it's still a bit scary.
Zayat, okay, he is going to get caught here. Swap back away from the trees. The Overgrowth's going to go down, swapped again, but this time he's closer to trees. Unfortunately, he's already taken damage from Solo, but the tree walking got activated, and Zayat may just be able to slide away and TP out VIRTUS.PRO. That's what we were talking about like committing heroes, and then you may not even be able to get the kill. The Navi mosquitoes, they just keep on buzzing around in little situations, not being super harmful, but are being annoying as Crystallized throws out the silence in an attempt to be able to TP away. Unfortunately, Solo was not where he anticipated.
Like, sure, you got the Drought, but she's definitely not the important one right now. And Magical, again, is putting that pressure on you. So will you blink, VP?
Yeah, this is exactly what Navi wants to put you in, this kind of situation where you're like, damn it all, we have to go high ground, but you're going high ground into the Lich armor, the heal out from the Treant Protector living armor, and then the Underlord. So sure enough, they are going to have to back up. That's permanent damage done to the tier 3, while the mid lane is very easily healable thanks to a Treant Protector.
Have the best answers through it. I mean, you assume
he knows what's happening here, but he is going to get swapped back, saved. Good catch by him. This time they will lock him down.
Exactly.
They're full up on tier 2 items, but they can trade in those tier 2 items for tier 3. You start getting some of the later ones, you're like, cores are like, I don't know if I want this. No one's going to get caught inside the river, but swapped away. Thanks to Save here, who is going to be quickly bursted down, but the Viper's far enough away that Navi can't commit for more. Well, they know the rest of VIRTUS.PRO's coming with all their team fight.
Like in the open field, right? Away from the high ground. Because that was a perfect opportunity if they wanted to.
Radabatos into the pit, hold all that damage from the Firestorm, and Pasha actually right-clicking really hard since he had killed some creeps recently. Had an extra 105 damage. Terry could crystallize, but they didn't actually see him, but fortunately the ward out from Solo. BKB going to be activated though and crystallize. Well, he may not actually be able to get out at all. He doesn't immediately TP, and maybe it was for the best, because that was a lot of physical damage that rained in on him.
He would have just died even if he tries to BKB TP there for sure. Good. And they're on the hunt.
Radabatos going out, holding down Resolution. Meanwhile, they're going to try and jump on Eplet, but he pops BKB and runs through his own ultimate. Save is going to go for the swap back onto the Templar Assassin. There's the Stampede to make sure that Save actually gets out, as well as running down that Lich. 2 already dead on the side of Navi, and maybe this is where VP have finally got enough of an opportunity here to go for a high ground push once again. Save trying to find that extra pick-off here. The swap, he gets it! That is perfect. That's a big pickup too, because you've just denied Nature's Grasp as well as Living Armor, 2 very pesky abilities dealing with high ground pushes.
Yeah, I can't believe that tower isn't back up to full HP. That seems like a mistake.
No one leading the charge, no longer trying to shoot from the low ground. He's finally able to brave the high ground pretty easily here, and that should be at least a tier 3. We'll see whether or not they want to be able to commit for more. I would be anxious to. After all the split pushing and all the ratting that Navi has done, I would love to be able to take a lane of Rax against them, but sure enough, VP continue to play it safe. They definitely did. So
look how fast it dies, though.
Oh, it's died so fast. Resolution tries to get in there, but immediately Pasha's going to be able to get the hold. BKB's being activated. No one trying to get inside the pit, but the pit, it is going to fall. The Ancient's going to be picked up by Crystallized, and Pasha's saying, get out, get out, get out. Can we actually get away? No! It's denied by VP, and now Navi is going to be stuck inside the pit. Even if they picked up the Aegis, Crystallized just going to die 2 times in a row here. Double kill for Epileptic Kid. It would have been a massive pickup, but Pasha uses his Dark Rift just a bit too late.
Yeah. And so they say, if they get Aegis and Cheese, guys, I don't think we can fight them on our high ground anymore. Like, the golems are just becoming too powerful.
Magical back at it again in the mid lane. Couriers and creeps. That's what he's farming here, but VIRTUS.PRO, they don't give a damn.
Yeah, they're farming your objectives at the moment. Hey, we'll try and keep that at a tier 3 alive.
And the tree and protector armor.
It's like a hummingbird flapping there on that Viper.
No one. They're actually going to try and jump onto him. The force staff actually push him deeper into the base. Solo's going to try and interject, though. He drops the golem, stopping some of his damage, but Magical can't actually do enough. No one is too tanky. They're going to swap no one back outside of the base just to make sure Pasha, with his BKB, is challenging Resolution as the offlaner on offlaner action. Can they actually slow him down a little bit more with the Rod of Atos and the Nature's Grab and the Frost Arrows and every other slow in the book? They will finally manage to bring down that Centaur. Not before he gets off Stampede, though, to make sure that everybody else, except the golem, gets out.
Yeah, Zayas. Oh, he doesn't see no one though.
Oh, Butterfly, the Shivas, the AC. They have
she can't
armor.
answer them all.
Nice catch from Resolution. That's a monster pickup. The Stampede's going to be able to run him over. Magical will see whether or not he pops the BKB. I think he knows he's just caught. Yeah. No sense in using the BKB because he does have buyback. That the backdoor protection resets.
Nice, have the glyph too.
That's where they're hoping this glyph is going to be able to do its work. But I love Epileptic Kid is just going to plant himself here. He's going to say no. This split being activated isn't going to push this out. They're going to get the swap back in. On to Pasha. Pasha quickly pops his BKB and backs away. Save. May get caught as he slowed down a little bit, but
it's not
even
enough.
Through the backdoor protection, VP are chopping down both the tower, now beginning to work on the barracks, but it looks like they're going to start backing up now. Doing a wonderful job of just slowly but surely working them down.
Yeah, and there's that exact problem. The mid wave comes in. Even if Zayas been cutting down there this whole time, it does not matter.
Yeah. Look at no one just delivering out the damage save. He's going to be quickly jumped in as he does manage to get the swap back onto Pasha. Pasha does have the buyback. Oh, Magical, the last shot from the flat cannon actually got him. So that's going to be 2 buybacks coming out from Navi, and they need a way to be able to get on top of no one because he is standing and delivering damage out from like 800 units. It's just not fair. Navi can't even get close to him. The only unit they can get close to is Save when he swaps somebody in. They're going to get slowed down now by the Warlock, who the Viper you saw had that 90 damage talent. So he is hitting both hard in physical and magical damage. They finished off the bottom lane of Barracks, and now Navi, this is going to be the last stand. They need to be able to catch somebody here. VIRTUS.PRO, Epileptic Kid, he's going to lead the charge, trying to deal on some damage to Pasha. Navi can't really overly commit too much to these fights. They need to play an in and out game. They've got the advantage of being able to use the fountain. They just need to slowly work down VP to a point where they can finally commit. Some of these heroes are getting low. But Epileptic Kid, he's actually healed back up thanks to the Satanic. So at full health, they're going to recommit here in the top lane. Pasha tanking damage, but he needs to take a whole lot more, and now he's going to charge forward with his BKB. Now he needs to be able to get out with his Dark Grip. But what about the buildings? You can't bring those back to your fountain to jump in for Resolution. Actually managed to catch out Crystallize here before he can activate his BKB. But what about the buildings? No one. He pops his BKB. Overgrowth's going to be activated. Magical tries to get in there, and no one does die. Nice use of the side blades. Now they're perfectly lined up. They're going to be able to finish off Resolution and Solo. 3 dead, looking for more. Magical blinks forward. Unfortunately, he doesn't see the Gyrocopter. They don't have Magical yet. They're not ready for this. They don't have the Demon Edge yet with the Divine Rapier. They just need another 200 gold. Can Navi hold this for just a few more seconds? Jump in. They are going to be able to get Resolution right on top of Crystallize again. Crystallize holding onto his BKB, push them back, and now with Magical showing up without the Divine Rapier, still doing a lot of damage, but not enough to be able to finish off Resolution. He gets off the cheese. Pasha getting swapped in, is going to die here. Crystallize doing a good job of laying out the damage, yes, but the building's now gone, and Megas are going to be on their way. No one is also on his way. He continues to push forward, doesn't actually get the kill on Ilias.
It's coming with the Rapier.
It's on its way.
They're playing for the throne.
Navi up against Megas with only tier 4s left. One last hold for them. An all-in hold. Crystallize getting swapped back into the enemy. He's already dead. He does have buyback. They need to find an opening. Magic is already making it on Resolution, trying to finish him off. That Centaur is tanking. The Chief is actually going to slow him down as well. Magical can't even kill the Centaur. Meanwhile, the rest of VIRTUS.PRO is inside of your fountain. And now they're going to come collecting that Divine Rapier. Magical. Navi call it here as VIRTUS.PRO a dominant victory. 43 minutes yet.